Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals, and I have got a collection of beautiful little golden books in front of me. These are some of my favorite ways of making a journal. My very first little golden book journal that I made myself was this one for a yearly journal, and it's quite a chunky journal. And then 2 years ago, this was my yearly journal, not as chunky. And this year, my 2025 journal is this one. So pretty, Cinderella. And so I got a custom order request for a little golden book journal made in this same style. So with the fabric on the spine, the metal book corners, the eyelets, and the seam binding closure. And they wanted the same pages that I have, so 5 signatures, all large cream plain paper. So I thought that's brilliant, because this is the exact same journal that is what I use. This is what I love to use personally, and to know someone else would want the same journal as me, that is so exciting. So it got me inspired, and I thought I would see if anyone else would like a custom order little golden book journal. Obviously this lady gets first choice or first preference of which book she gets, but if you would like a little golden book custom order in the same style as my Cinderella one, feel free just to email me and let me know which book you would like. Maybe leave your top 3 preferences in case someone else gets there. It's just going to be first in, best dressed, that kind of thing. So I'll show you what I have. I've got Hymns and Sleeping Beauty, Prayers for Children, which is like my one but just a different cover, the Blue Book of Fairy Tales, we've got Heidi, we've got Hansel and Gretel, we've got A Child's Garden of Verses, and we also have My Kitten. So sweet. And I actually have got 2 other ones that are for me. So these ones, it's another Hymns one. This one I am going to turn into a yearly journal for myself in the future, as well as this version of the Blue Book of Fairy Tales, because this is the one I had when I was growing up. So when I was little, my grandma had this book, and when I visited her, I loved reading this book, and this was one that we had in our own library at home. So one day, those will be my future journals. So yeah, if there's anyone here that you like, feel free to let me know which one you're after. Now, just to know about the custom order, I don't have this many, I don't have this book corner as many to cover all these journals, but I do have other book corners. I'll use different color eyelets and different color seam binding. It might have different color fabric and different color embroidery thread, just to match the journals. So there'll be slight differences, but made in the same way and with the same 5 signatures with cream pages. So if you're interested in that as a custom order, feel free to get in touch. My email is down below, like I said. So here is this Heidi journal. Now in February, I made a start to finish journal making series for my patrons, where I made this journal for them, and that was so fun. So using the pages of this particular book. Okay, so voiceover me is going to step in now, because I filmed this video quite a long time ago when I thought originally that I would make a start to finish journal making series for my patrons, showing how I made this type of journal with this Heidi book. But change of plans, I have gone ahead, made up all the covers. I finished that custom order. The lady did choose Hansel and Gretel, so that one is taken. All the rest are still available, but Hansel and Gretel is taken. And what I have now been doing, I've been filming the process of making a little golden book journal from start to finish with the My Kitten cover. So I've just yesterday put up the flip through of the My Kitten journal using the book pages inside that cover. So now I thought I would make this a bit more chronological for you to watch. and I'm continuing to film that series, making that my kitten journal. I've, like I said, already done the cover and just showed the chipboard, how I use chipboard to make the spine. And I've also filmed some other videos, so I'll put an updated tutorial on my channel for you guys, showing also how I make an altered spine. I already have a video, but it's been a few years since I put that up, and I've kind of updated my method. I've learnt a few things, tips and tricks since that earlier tutorial, so I thought, yeah, I'll do an updated version of that and show you what works for me better now that I've progressed a few years and learned some handy little tips and tricks. So stay tuned for that. And I am so excited. Yeah, I've got 8 beautiful little golden book covers all sitting on my desk, ready to go, ready to be made into custom orders. The other reason why I'm putting up this video now is because maybe some of you don't want just the cream pages. Maybe some of you want a variety of different types of pages. So I thought I'd just put that option out there if there's anyone watching and that appeals to you more. Just know that the more variety in terms of pages, the higher the cost of the custom order journal will be. And if some of you are wanting embellishments and pockets and ephemera and that kind of thing, just let me know in the email and we can sort something out. Basically, just let me know your budget, what you would like, and I can let you know what I can do. If I have the supplies, if I can meet that budget, if I have the colors that you want, for example, and just, yeah, let me know as well what country you're from so I can include a shipping price so we can factor that into your budget as well. I'm just looping this video to cover this extra information because originally I thought I would just do all the journals the same, just all exactly the same as my Cinderella journal with the cream pages, but just on the off chance there's people who are like, oh, I would love a variety of pages, or I'd love a journal with blank pages and a separate ephemera pack, or maybe you want an embellished journal. I don't know for this series if I will do a like mega fully embellished journal unless you desperately have your heart set on that and you have the budget for it. So, but that's what I mean. Just email me, chat to me about what you're hoping for, what your budget is, and we'll see what we can work out together. Hope that all makes sense, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys. Big special thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in March. I could not do this without you, so thank you so much for believing in Willowbound Journals and liking what I do. I hope you love being a patron. Patreon is basically where you get access to extra videos, including my monthly journal making series from start to finish. The Ruby tier is where you get access to the videos plus every printable kit in my Etsy, and also a new one every month, sometimes exclusive just to patrons. And going up the tiers, you get mail sent to you, whether it's a printable kit or a happy mail, ephemera pack, paper pack, or a journal. So hopefully there's something for everyone. The link to become a patron is down below in the description box, and I just thank you so much for all your support of Willowbound Journals.